everyone, welcome back to this week's video. So today is quite an exciting video. Today I'm sharing with you all my experience when I got invited down to Beauty Bazaar in Liverpool, and it was just basically to meet the buyers of Harvey Nichols, so the ones who do all the beauty buying for the company. So like they decide what brands they want in there, or like what's gonna be big and like whatever it may be, or they decide basically what brands to basically stock on Harvey Nichols. And it was just getting to know the buyers basically, and honestly it was easily the best event I've been to. Like it was just so amazing. Like it was so informative. We got to ask as many questions as we want, we got to find out new things about Harvey Nichols, what brands they'd be stock on. It was just honestly so good, and it just, whilst I was sat there, the two girls, they were gorgeous. It was like something off like The Devil Wears Prada or something out of Sex and the City. They were both like glamorous but in different ways, and they basically started, one was obsessed with skincare, one was obsessed with like perfume, and it was just like, it was a bit of an eye-opener. I was like, oh my god, like they literally live the best life. They get like loads of free stuff sent to them obviously to try, and then they pick like what obviously like their input goes towards what they end up selling in Harvey Nichols and Beauty Bazaar. So it was just, and it was so motivating. It really was. Like I really enjoyed myself. I didn't want to leave. I got talking to them for hours after it. Well, not hours after it, but once it finished, we got talking, me and another girl got talking, and they really were so so lovely. And it just made me even more determined and motivated just, you know, do well. And they were just gorgeous girls. They were like so like fashionable and so trendy, and they had like the little makeup bags, because basically what it was, meeting the buyers, that was what it was called, but it was them showing us their like top 5-ish in their makeup bags. So they both come up with the makeup bags, and then they were like, there was all like little stands of products. It was just fab. And then on each seat there was like a little goodie bag as well, which we'll go through it all in a bit. But it really was just an amazing experience. So thanks to Harvey Nichols basically in Beauty Bazaar, Emma in Beauty Bazaar, thanks for the invite. Like I came out, I was like, oh, I was like, mum, it was amazing. But yeah, so it was just a really good day really, and as I say, we got to ask all different types of questions. It was really interactive as well. It was just like a small group of people, the two girls at the front, and they started off with basically how they got into buying in the first place. So I think it was Shannon, she mentioned she'd done buying before, and then she'd worked on Harvey Nichols. I think her name was Vida, I think it was. She was lovely. She's originally from Paris, so she's French, and she was saying that she'd worked in Harrods before, and it was just a completely different change. Like she realised after so many years she wanted to change and went to Harvey Nichols. So yeah, they were just going through all that bit. So yeah, as I mentioned, Shannon, she was mainly more skincare. So when she started talking, I was like, I was getting all excited. And the other girl, I think it was Vida, I think her name was, she was more for like perfume, because she'd come from like that background and like selling and things like that. So the first product, what they mentioned, is what I'm wearing today. I actually put it on today. So it is Sunday Riley Juno. So basically, so they were, as I say, they were talking about their like top 5 must-haves in like the beauty bag, and Shannon's was this Juno by Sunday Riley. So I was like, oh, I've got Sunday Riley. I'm literally on the regs of it. I think it might have even had this for a year. So anyway, so like she would tell us a little bit about the product, and then we got to pass it round, try it, sample it, and just go from there. And then the other girl, she was talking more about like perfume. She loved what she did love, what she was telling us, she loves to layer perfumes. I think to layer perfumes, I think you've got to have like an act for it. Like I think you need to know your different scents and things like that. I don't think you can just throw anything together really. That's from my personal opinion anyway. I don't think you can. So she'd been working in perfume for years, so she knew like what notes and what different smells go with different smells. And she had 2 perfumes that she loved. She gave us a smell of each individual one and then combined them. So one of them was Creed. It was an Aventurous, what everyone loves. Can't think of the name of it. It might have been Virgin Islands, I think, or something like that. And then she pairs it with a Gucci one, and it was just 2 perfumes you would never have thought to put together, and she did. And she was just like, she said it makes her feel sexy and confident, and I was like, do you know what, it just made me like think, that's what it should be. You should feel good about yourself when you, whether it be putting skincare on, your makeup routine, perfume, clothes. It is all about feeling good. They both look gorgeous too. They're both different, have different styles, but I was just like... One thing they did also say as well, a little tip, I didn't know this, when you put perfume on, if you can still smell it on yourself, that's not the scent for you. A perfume should be, when you put it on, you can no longer smell it, but people can still smell it. So I get that a lot where I think, I can't smell my perfume no more. And apparently that's the right perfume for you. If you can still smell it, apparently it's not meant to be. But yeah, so I've got Juno on. It's a little bit, I think I put a little bit too much on. Something like shining from the gods. But yeah, as I said, like that. As I say, we got to try loads out. We were trying out SPFs. We got to ask as many questions as we wanted. So a lot of people were asking like what steps and like routine and how many steps does your skincare routine have. And Shannon, she was like, mine's got a lot. What I found, I had quite a few things in common with her. She loves like cleansing oils, cleansing balms, just like similar steps when I do my routine. I was like, how do I do that? And then we both like this. So I think like we both like the similar things. But yeah, it was such a fab day. We got like a little when we arrived, we got like a mojito and it had all gorgeous straws in and everything. It was just, I was like, oh my god, I want to work here. And one thing they did actually say was Liverpool was by far the best city. Like everyone was so interactive and it was just lovely. Like they were like so friendly in Liverpool, and we're glad we've ended the tour here because Liverpool was the last place. And then I think they went out that night and like celebrated, I'm not sure, but they were basically like, yeah, Liverpool's our favourite place. So like what us Scouse girls for you. So yeah, so as we were like obviously they were going around showing us different things. We got loads of questions asked, and one of them was about nail varnish. But I'm quite, the first thing I notice about someone is the nails. I've always got my nails done. It's just something that I love. Nails, not necessarily like either whether it's long nails or whatever, just painted nails, just like neat nails. And I always get shellac, always have done, always get dark shellac because I'm obsessed with dark colours. And so one of the first things when one of the girls was talking, I noticed the nails were lovely, and I was like, oh god, that's really my colour. And she basically was saying Chanel do the best nail varnishes. Now I will certainly agree, like the colours in Chanel are fabulous. I remember I used to have a midnight colour and then a purple and a grey and a mushroom. They were all gorgeous colours. The only thing is I just don't personally like nail varnish just because I feel like it chips a lot. But her nails, they were like so neat, and I was just like, how do people do their own nails? So she was showing us all like the different colours she used. I think it was like a dark maroony colour, a bit similar to mine now probably, maybe a little bit lighter. But I just get shellac with, I actually get overlay. So that's actually an acrylic nail. Not an acrylic nail, but it's just built up to my own length, and then I just get dark as always, and I get the same on my feet as well. One thing they also mentioned as well was how, so we're in April now, they were talking how that they're already looking at Christmas stuff, and she was basically saying what products did you like from last year, and I was like, oh my god, I loved the stocking from last year. I remember they had like crackers, Evelyn crackers, and when you cracked it, obviously there was a present inside and little baubles, and they were basically saying like that's all in the works now, what they're looking for, advent calendars. They were telling us a few like little tips and like little tricks and a few little secrets as well about some of the advent calendars, what's coming. So it was just so informative, and it gets you excited as well. Like you don't realise how far ahead all this stuff kind of gets planned. As I say, we're in April and they are literally looking at like Christmas stuff or like summer stuff as well. So it is definitely a hard job too. One question I did ask was what I've wanted to know for so long is whether they be stocking or selling Drunk Elephants and The Ordinary. And from what I've gathered, I think it is in the pipeline, but they didn't like confirm it. But I do think from what I've seen and what I've heard, I do think Drunk Elephant and The Ordinary will be coming to Harvey Nichols. I think with the Drunk Elephant, I think something to do with like they're already in a contract with somebody else. I'm not too sure, so I don't know when it will be, but hopefully Harvey Nichols will stock Drunk Elephant. I've never actually tried Drunk Elephant, I still can't believe it. So hopefully if they do, I'll be able to try it, so fingers crossed. What else did they mention? I've got my little list here to make sure I don't miss anything. Let's do the goodie bag. the best part. So at the end of it, we got a goodie bag with all goodies in it, but then they also, which was so lovely of them, they also gave us a voucher to spend in the store. Now, this all happened, the original event began at like 6:30, and Harvey Nichols usually shuts at like 8, or Beauty Bazaar in Liverpool. And by the time the event finished, it was like 7:30. And then me and another girl stayed back and just got chatting to them, and was like, just in general conversation, like where they were going that night, and just general conversation. And we didn't actually get out the shop till like 8:15, because we were just we were getting pictures and things like that. So they actually kept the shop open for us, which was really good of them. They basically gave us a voucher for like, I think it was £20, and you could go and pick something in the shop, and then obviously if you wanted to, you could add towards it, but you basically got a £20 voucher, which I was so happy with. And I actually got one product which I want to tell you all in a bit about, which I've been wanting to try for so long, and it's blew me away. But yeah, so I'll go through the goodie bag. So it comes like this. This was the bag. There's quite a few products in here. It actually comes with a little book. And the campaign is actually called Rebel, which is why they're going on like a tour. I actually haven't even had a look at this, but you also mentioned La Prairie. One of the buyers liked La Prairie. We got to try some of that. We got to try some La Mer stuff. I've just noticed one thing was in here as well was Fenty's. One of the girls liked the lip glosses in there, which I totally agree. I think the lip glosses in Fenty, wow, gorgeous. Let's have another little look. I haven't even actually had a look at the book. I was just like, oh, the goodies. Let's have a little look. But yeah, I just thought, honestly, like that was easily the best event I've been to. I couldn't believe. I walked away, like I literally got into my car and was like, oh my God, like that lifestyle. It was literally like watching something of Sex in the City. And one thing I did like notice was one of the girls, she had like a bit like an iPad case, and it was leather and it had her initials engraved in it. She has hold of it, and she said like she takes it to meetings with it, and it's basically like a little diary, but like she had like lip glosses and things like that. And she was like, I just top myself up before I go into a meeting, and I was like, oh my God, I want that life. Like she was like, because we're obviously beauty buyers, we always have to look presentable at all times. And then she mentioned Shannon one week didn't wear makeup for a week, and everyone was like, oh my God, your skin's amazing. And I was like, oh, I never wear makeup like through the week anyway. You know, you just literally like, oh my God, like what I'd do for that life. It just seems so glamorous and so cool, and just everything really. So any jobs going in Harvey Nichols basically to be a buyer, sign me up. Let's have a look at the good stuff. Let's have a look at all the goodies. Okay, so you get a beauty service menu inside, which is just about all the brands that are stocked in, I think, yeah, like haircuts and what brands, facials, all that good stuff. So let's start with the favourites. So this was actually a favourite. I think it was Vida. I think that's her name. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. But one of these was in her favourites, and it is the Hourglass, the number 28 lip treatment. So it looks like this. I'll even just put a little bit on. A few people have messaged me about this actually. A girl in Liverpool, a makeup artist in Liverpool, have messaged me basically saying like, Steph, you need to try it, it's gorgeous. I think it is a little bit expensive. I was so happy it come with the goodie bag. I also love the applicator too. Just nice and cooling on the skin. So yeah, I loved that. I'd never actually tried it before, and then obviously when she was passing it around, we got to try it, and I was like, and then she said these are actually in the goodie bag, so I was like, so I was really happy with that. Then I think we got a mascara as well. I've already used the mascara, that's in my makeup bag somewhere. I think it was a MAC mascara. We got just like a little sample size. Then Huxley, which is Secret Sleep Mask. Great things never come from comfort zones. Oh, I like it. I like that little quote. So yeah, this is a hair mask. I've not tried it at all. God, the sun's really blinding, isn't it? But yeah, so I might try that this weekend. I also got Marc Jacobs Perfect Coconut Setting Mist. I've actually used this. I used this. I done my makeup the other day. It was lovely. Looks like that. And it's like an ultra fine mist. It's maybe got a smell. Maybe I got slightly, but yeah, so I like that. As I say, I've only used it once, but it's a good size as well, considering it's a sample. I don't know if that's a full size amount, or yeah, it is. It's the full size amount. I think you might get a bigger one, but so that was that. We also got a sample of Mario Badescu's Witch Hazel and Rose Water Toner. Little cute sample. I think you can see it with the sun. So yeah, I need to try that. Let me see. I've used the Rose Water Mist. I've not used the toner. I saw that one. Need to try that one. Ah, this is the one I'm wanting to try also. This is from Sunday Riley. So this is Good Jeans. I've never actually tried Good Jeans before, and this is the glycolic treatment. So this is the little mini size, and it says clean, purified glycolic acid, deeply exfoliates and repairs the look of dull, congested and summer damaged skin for a visibly radiant, healthier look and complexion. So I might even try this later actually. Okay, so it says containing clean, ultra pure, free glycolic acid to revitalise the appearance of dull, congested and sun damaged skin without compromising on what matters to you most. Safety, quality and fast results. Good Genes glycolic penetrates the surface of the skin with tiny glycolic acid molecules, sinking deeper into the skin than other forms of AHA to break apart pore clogging debris and repair the look of sun-damaged, congested, wrinkled or dull skin. Okay, they're quite a few big claims. Wrinkles, congested, dull skin, pore clogging, they're all big claims, so let's hope it works. With just one use, instant radiance and skin clarity visibly boosted. Balance with fermented prickly pear extract, perfect for sensitive skin. Okay, wow. This sounds like magic in a bottle. Perfect for sensitive skin to soothe and calm complexion along the skin purifying lemongrass. Apply to skin as an exfoliating serum morning or night. I would personally probably do that in night time. I just think anything like any treatments, I just prefer to do overnight. I think you work into your skin better, so I would try this overnight, but I didn't know. They had a lot of claims, so we'll definitely be reviewing this. I might try this later on in the week. We'll review that, see what we think of that. Then we also got, I can never pronounce this name, and Jamie Genevieve always raves on these products, especially the Queen of Hungry Mist water spray. This is the cleansing foam, Omar Vixa. I think it's Budapest, but it looks like this. I'll be honest, it's a cleansing foam. I probably won't use it just because I don't really like anything that like lathers up and foams on the skin. That's the only thing with that really. I am looking really oily. It's this Sunday Riley. Not oily, like glowy. I don't know if I've put a bit too much on now. Oh well, we'll go with it. It is summer-ish, well, spring. Next up is, a Fenty Beauty lipstick. One of the girls also mentioned they loved NARS for lipsticks as well. Also got to show us them. And we asked one of them as well, what you prefer, gloss or matte? One said gloss, one said matte. Me personally, I love gloss. I don't really like matte. Let's see what this is actually. This is in the shade Candy Venom, which is like a pink. Oh, the little Fenty logo. So it's pink. Might be nice in the summer, not really my shades today, just because it's a little bit too pink, but still, I've never tried any of them. I think that was it. So I've saved the best till last. So as I mentioned, we got a £20 voucher where we could go and spend it, and I have been wanting this product for so long, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get it. And it is Skin Assist, which is Sarah Chapman, and it's the facial lift. So for anybody who doesn't know what this is, this blew my socks off the last week. So I'll get it out the box for you. There's loads of instructions on the back basically telling you what it does. I put it on my Instagram. I've done like a little nighttime routine the other day. Everyone was loving it, asking me where it's from, what it does. So basically it is the facial lift, so it looks like this, and all you literally do, run it along your jawline, along your cheeks, along your neck. I will show you, but I just want to bear in mind you go really red. And the reason I've not got makeup on today is because, oh, you can't see it with the sun. Let me zoom you in so you can see all around my chin area. Mainly this side, I've had a breakout. Okay, so as I was saying, I've basically had a breakout now. I used this last Wednesday it was, and it was on the weekend. I woke up, I think it was like Saturday morning. I had so many like spots, but not spots, like just blemishes, and I was like, what on earth? I was like, am I due on? Couldn't think of it. I was literally looking in my mirror just here. This normally just stays on here, and I just normally pick it up. I tend to pick it up, went like that, and thought, oh my god, it's this. So basically these little like nodules, there's like 48 of them, and according to Sarah Chapman, it's the equivalent of like getting a facial, where if you were to get a facial, like your esthetician or your facialist, when they're really massaging the product into your skin and really working on your skin, that causes like lymphatic drainage, which basically just brings all the rubbish to the surface of the skin and it breaks it out. So I personally think it's a good thing. Like when I seen this, I was like, oh my god, I done this at my desk for about 2 minutes, if that, just because the first day I got it I wanted to try it. It was a little bit stiff. I noticed my jaw was a little bit tender, but I literally used it once and then days later I broke out and I was like, what on earth? And as you can see now, as I zoomed you in before, I've broke out here because of a night I just like to keep doing it, just to keep my skin refreshed and plumped. And I'll show you what I do in a minute. Your skin really does go red. Well, I go red anyway. I get really patchy. I came out to work the other day and my mum was like, what's happened? And it was this. So I am obsessed with it. It will break it out. Well, probably it will do. If you're fine with it, I would highly, highly recommend it. It's also amazing for like contouring, brightening. Let's do some reading. It says, my facialist mimics the unique fast tapping, pinching and knuckling of my radiance promoting Skin Assist facial massage. Now bearing in mind, I have looked into a facial with Sarah Chapman. I think they range from about £250 upwards. So, I mean, she is Victoria Beckham's facialist too, so the girl knows what she's on about. It says, it brightens, tightens, drains toxins, so that'll be all like the stuff coming out of my skin, and reduces puffiness through boosting the supply of vital nutrients and oxygen to your skin, giving it a fresh glow. With its unique 8 heads and 48 massaging nodules, the massager reshapes, refines, tones, contours your face, releasing tension in the jaw, aiding lymphatic drainage and dramatically lifting and sculpting. So I can't say within a week I've noticed a difference, but what I can say, within a week I have broke out. And I'm so happy, like I really am, because I know something's working in my skin and all that shit, sorry, is basically coming out. So that's what I really do love about it. It also says, regular use of the facialist leads to a healthier, youthful complexion. I've literally been using this every day because I was so blown away by the whole experience in general. Use with overnight facial to enhance rejuvenating skin plumbing effects, which I've got overnight facial, so I'm going to try that. And then it just basically says how to do it and then repeat it 6 times on each. So there's 4 steps, so I'll just quickly show you some of the steps. As I say, you are going to get really red. So start here, so you go towards your cheeks with this one. And it is a little bit tender there, so you repeat that, and then you can also do it on your neck. Look how red I've gone already. And then on your neck, again, the same. And you'll also notice I had a slight breakout here too. So yeah, just like this, and I like to do it. I'll be honest, I've done it at least once a day, because I genuinely couldn't believe me skin afterwards. I literally done that for 2 minutes one day, and then I literally broke out. So I was so happy with it, but I couldn't recommend it enough. I have heard there is cheaper alternatives. It is £28. Well, this is the thing. I paid 30, but it says on here it's 28. So I don't know. It's either 28 or £30. But basically, I didn't really, because I got the voucher, so I just put like £10 towards it. But I have heard Boots do their own brand, and I think it's about £5. I don't think it's got as many little nodules as this, but apparently it does a similar job. So obviously if you're not on a budget, then try that one out. But honestly, I am literally blown away by this. And then you can turn it round this side and you can pat in like contours. I originally did get the body lift. I just picked the wrong one up, and I thought, no, I need to change it. So I went back and just swapped it for the facial lift. So you can get the body lift, which is for the body, but I just thought, no, I need to try this. And after the new results of what it came out, I was just, need more of this. So yeah, honestly, like, I just want to say again, thank you to Beauty Bazaar. Like, the whole event was just amazing, and thanks to Emma, she invited me down. Like, honestly, I walked out and felt like, oh my god, that is amazing. Like, and it just made me want to be more motivated and be more successful, and I'd easily go into that type of like business. It was just, I've been to quite a few events now as well, and that was just the best. The girls were so lovely. The whole staff in Harvey Nichols were lovely, especially Emma. Like, it was just, they couldn't do enough for you. And as I say, they actually kept the shop open for us, because me, Gabby, Annie, I was like to everyone. So yeah, so like for them to keep the shop open, and it was just an amazing experience really. So hopefully there'll be more events like that in the future. But as I say, I just want to say thanks to Harvey Nichols, Beauty Bazaar, and all the staff. I had the best day, and you've made me even more motivated to do well. But I hope you've all enjoyed this week's video. I hope you've took a little bit of motivation away. Like, it just made me think, you can do this, you can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it. So I'm all about being positive. I walked out there like a new woman and was like, we can do this. But yeah, so I hope you're all feeling positive, I hope you're all like feeling good about yourself, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.